morning. It's your boy Louis Thug, putting some stuff together for my podcast. This morning we got OG Robert here. He's gonna tell you why you should, youngsters, people middle age, adolescents, and all ages, get right. 'Cause these streets ain't no joke. Rob, are you originally from Los Angeles?
I'm originally from the Bay Area. I've been in LA since 1984. To keep it real, they say why lie when the truth is you. I've been on the streets. I'm an alcoholic and a drug user. I'm not doing as much drugs today as I used to, but I still make my mistakes. I'm not perfect, but brothers like this man right here that's doing this interview, I always support them. Money or no money, I really mean that, because I'm not a hater. I'd rather see. I'd rather do it for free and watch a brother do something constructive and right than to get paid for a brother to go out there and do something stupid. You know.
Yeah. You know why I stopped you today, Robert?
Well, from what you had shared with me, you run a podcast and
Yeah, I'm starting one.
You're starting one, and you want to ask me questions. Being my age, you want to ask me questions.
Yes.
What I feel about today's youth.
Yeah, but I stopped you because I felt you was a good person.
I
don't look down on nobody, you know. And of course, yeah, I can compensate you for the interview, but I stopped you because I felt a solid, strong connection, you know. But yeah, man, this is gonna help people out. I appreciate what you're doing. So tell me, when did you start using drugs?
Okay, that's a good question. I started getting high. Originally, I have to be honest, it really all started when I was 9 years old.
Wow.
It was my dad. He didn't really do anything bad. I took my first drink with my dad when I was 9. We went hunting. He gave me a shot of wild turkey. I'll never forget it. And from there on, not at that moment, but from there on, it started escalating. It started going from alcohol to cigarettes, and from cigarettes to weed, then from weed to snorting coke, and from snorting coke to smoking crack. Unfortunately, I've done fentanyl. I've only done it that once. I've only done fentanyl that once, but I did fentanyl. Almost OD. That's my stupidity. Am I proud of what I've done for myself? Of course not. I'm not stupid. But do I regret it? No, because for the simple fact, it was my choice. I chose to do it. I had some good times doing it. I'm not recommending that anybody does it because of good times, because it'll lead you down the wrong way. But when I am saying so, you know, I was taught by an older brother from up north. He's a 415 dude, and I was taught from him that regardless, good, bad, or indifferent, if you're gonna do something, do it to the best and have no regrets, because when the curtain closes and the books have been written and the chapter ends, you can't take any of it back. So I don't regret what I'm doing because there was an education behind it.
Okay, that's right. So what would you say that we need more of in the world today?
Well, for one, you know, I'm gonna tell you something about the black race, and I'm not racist. There's good and bad, there's strong and weak in all. But what people fail to realize about the black race, especially each other, is we are the king of survivors. It's not that we're better than, but we know how to adapt. See, the average black man, young or old, can walk out of his house with nothing and come back with something. That's a true hustler. You know, I'm like me myself personally, I've never gangbanged, but I'll tell you like this, and Tupac said best himself, if you're gonna do it to the best of your extent. People, and I say this with the utmost respect towards both sides, people holler out Damu, people holler out Rip, but like I told this one youngster, I said, you're playing a very dangerous game, because that word Damu, people have died for that word. People have made money off that word. People have sacrificed for that word willingly. You know what I mean? So for you being a non-affiliate to say something like that, you're signing a check that you can't cash, man. You know what I mean? Because I'm like this. You know, motherfuckers that suffered for their hood, homie, and I respect that. I really do. Motherfuckers that died for their hood, gave their life for their hood, made money off their hood, like I said, and all and all. So for individuals to want to gangbang, or for individuals to want to holler out Damu or whatever the case may be, and not have earned their stripes, not have really put in the work, I mean, I think you're a pooput. I think you're a pinto, you're a pooput, you're a peon. And myself personally, to the real Damus, I'm like this, man. I tip my hat to you because I know y'all do what y'all do to survive. I know I've been around, I know a lot of Damus, but I can honestly, I identify a little more with Damus than what I'm saying. So it's like, cats like that, man, you know, they earned their title. They earned the word. They earned the moment to say blood. They earned that. So for a non-affiliate to say some shit like that, and I'm not even a Damu, but out of respect for Damu, for a person to say some shit like that, I want to slap the shit out of them. I really do. And I've seen it too many times in the county, not so much in prison, but in the county, on the streets. Don't say something that you can't back up.
Bottom line.
And that's where it starts at, because real recognize real, game recognize game.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not a Damu. But if I come across one, I show them their respect. One, because I ain't got to get my head chopped off. but two, because they earned it. Because it don't matter what other people think, as long as you believe in it. See, good, bad, and different. When you believe in something, even if it ain't socially society acceptable, you tend to follow order. See, one thing I respect about Damus and even Rips for that matter, there's an order. There's an order that we need today. You know, discipline, structure. You know what I mean? And the truth of the matter is, rather if you like it or not, gang members or gangsters, they illustrate that. And that's something we need today, because you can take that same structure and apply it into the real world and to success.
Because when you the homie, you know we mash on you when you wrong.
Yeah.
And see, even God disciplines the ones he loves. God punishes the ones that aren't of him.
Yeah.
So Robert, tell me this. What would you do different today, my brother, to make the world a better place for yourself and loving yourself? Because if you can't love yourself, you can't love nobody else.
Yes.
And after you take care of self, what would you do differently to make the world better around you? We can't change the whole world, obviously.
Yeah.
But what would you do to light that spark, to light a fire in your circle?
You really want to know the truth? Plain and simple. This young dude named Bam from Bounty Hunter told me this a long time ago. But I'm going to put it in a different aspect. Be a better black man to your neighbor. Be a better black man to your sister. And I really mean that. You know, if a brother comes up and asks you for something, it doesn't matter what it is. If you got it, bless him. But at the same token, you tell that black man, just like I blessed you, you're passing on to another black. You're passing on to anybody, but especially another.
That's right.
But especially another black, because we will help others and watch ourselves suffer. And I can honestly say, that's probably one of the biggest things I'll do. Just be a better black, be a better man to your people. Be by a lot of the treetops in Compton and all that. Lead by example.
Man, I'm gonna start crying.
It's the truth, though. It's the truth. See,
That was real live right there, Robert.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. That brought tears to my heart and my eyes, because I know I ain't been the best black man. I'm 45 years old, and I know right now that I want to be a better black man. But can I say something?
Yeah,
Go
can I
ahead.
say one thing, though? But see, you know what, though? And this is directed towards you, though. You can't really say that, because you're doing what you need to do now. See, do what you need to do now so you can do what you want to do. Do what you need to do now so you can do what you want to do later. There is no age limit. Sometimes it takes you going through what you got to go through to get to where you're at now. See, remember one thing. You're not where you want to be, but thank God you're not where you could be.
Amen.
And that's what's important. See, I elaborate off of games. See, I elaborate off of Damu so much because I've been around them.
Whoa.
I've been around them. You know what I mean? I bought my dope from the Nickersons. I used to sell dope with this dude named
Nickerson Gardens.
I used to one of my good friends of mine, right? Always on me, right? There's a dude named PJ from the Stones, not City Stones, from the Jungles. And the reason why I use Damus in particular, because there's good and bad on both sides. But see,
Right.
But see, one thing about Damus, even when they fight each other, there's still an order.
Yeah, it's always been.
If you want to use neighborhoods as the best example for blacks, I look at them because they're the closest thing to a black man.
Okay, okay, when you look at both sides then, we're gonna go a little to not too much, because I gotta move on to the next.
Yeah.
Well, I can see that you see and understand both sides like I did when I was young.
Right.
You know what I mean? If I grew up over there, I probably would have been cripping. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not.
Right.
And I've seen a lot of things that was crazy. Like when I was young. You know what I mean? Crip on crip violence. But I want to bring brothers together because Tupac said in his song "Time Go By," Puffin' on Live, he said, "I see Bloods and Crips running up the hill, looking for a better way. My brothers' intentions, it's time to feel, cause even thug niggas pray."
Yep.
We all pray. We want something better.
Yeah.
Now the structure and the way that person is and their persona, as far as Bloods and Pirus, totally different.
Yeah, well, it's different because I'm gonna tell you something. Look, I'm gonna share a quick story with you. I was on. I was on Rodeo. Oh shit! Sorry about that. Okay. I was on Rodeo, and Rodeo, where used to be Kingstone Park in the jungle.
Yeah.
And this is a true story. I was going to buy some dope, and I bought a $20 rock, and some youngsters came up and jacked me for my rock and the little money I had. So me being a non-affiliate, it's hard to kind of like fight back, even though I did. But I got my ass whooped. And me lying about it, I got my ass whooped. And so I was just sitting there, and I'll never forget it. This one chick they call Little Red Riding Hood.
Blood.
Yeah, she's a blood. She's from Keystone.
Whoa.
She's a Keystone. And she walked up to me, right? And she
Right.
says, Blood, what the fuck is wrong with you? Excuse me, to all the Dominoes, no disrespect. But she
Yeah.
said, Blood, what the fuck
Yeah,
is wrong?
it's all good, Blood.
Yeah. And she said, like, Blood, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, well, I just got jacked. Yeah. And she says, oh, gee, you know better. You always keep your eyes open. You know what I mean? So two other dudes jumped out of the car. So at that moment, I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna try and jack me too, or where it could be. But actually, it was totally different. The sister gave me a $50 rock, and she put $50 in my pocket. She said, I'm a gangster. I'm a gangsterette, but I don't like to see no black man get fucked with.
No.
Yo, and she told me, know your hood, know where you at, so you can act accordingly. Now, to be honest with you, no disrespect to Rips, at all. But if I had been in a Rip hood, none of that would have happened. I just would have got jacked, and motherfuckers would walk by me and laugh with me. But that's happened a few times, and a lot of Damus I know, it's like this, man. I've had Damus lace me up. I had Damus set me up. I've had Damus take me under their wings. I've had some, kick me to the curb. I've had some Damus tell me the real, and I've had Damus lie. Like I said, I use Damus in particular because I've been around long and I've seen the good, bad. There's good, bad, everything. But the whole point to the story is that a lot of Bloods still carry themselves as blacks, even though they gang bang and do what they
To
do.
the fullest. I'm a black man before I'm a Blood.
They'll represent black before anything, and like I was in prison. I was in Susanville, and on the yard, our rep was from Van Ness Gangsters.
Van Ness, whoop.
DNG, and I respected him because he talked to the brothers as a black.
Oh, muchacha bonita. Good morning.
He didn't refer to us as, oh, you motherfuckers, yo, and I don't know, man, like I go on and on, but the original question was, what could I do to be a better black man, or to make our community, or what is our community, or even our neighborhood a better place to be? And I'll say this, to Damu, to Riff, to Southside, whatever it could be. If you really want to be a better person, be a good neighbor. Be a good neighbor. Be a better man. Be a better.
No.
No.
That's.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you want me to help
So
you?
that's just me.
This is tuyo, okay.
You want me to help you?
No, it's okay, no.
I help you. Love her.
No, it's all good, yo. He saw a pretty lady. She did what we supposed to. But in short,
I got my own one though for sure.
Yeah.
She knows she is.
But in short, though, because I do gotta get going. I was
Yeah.
brother. Be a better neighbor. Be a better human being, man.
That's our time.
Because even as a human being, you're still a black man before anything else. But be a better black man to your neighbor. Be a better black man to that girl you're trying to holler at. Be a better black man to your mom. That's how you change the world. That's how you change the world, because you lead. Cause like my boy Quick said, you lead by example.
Oh, yeah. Look, be a better black man and a better human being. Be a better black
No, Mama.
man. Is that you really mean?
Oh, it's your cheese. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
Be a better black man. Oh, yeah. Be a better black man. Oh, be a better person. Yeah,
This one's yours.
my
too?
podcast for today.
No, Mama.
No, okay.
God bless y'all. Robert,
you.
thank you. Let's
Hey.
close with a prayer. Whose Father?
Our
Our Father, who art in heaven, thou be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. In Jesus' name, amen. I love you, brother.
All right, brother.
Let me
Hey.
conversate you.